Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Kirby 64. I want to apologize if the quality isn't... I think this actually is S-video. I'm pretty sure I recorded these segments after I got S-video quality, but I'm pretty sure, like... I don't remember. It's been ages since I recorded these segments. I also want to apologize if this isn't what you were thinking and thinking that there was going to be co-op in it. I was just way too much trouble getting a guest commentator, so yeah, I just decided to go without it, and in the end decided to delete this file here, I guess. And yeah, you'll see kind of some of the technical difficulties that went into this LP and why I think it might work slightly better, like just the way this is. Anyways, here's the storyline. The storyline for this game is actually pretty similar to an anime I used to be a fan of called Inuyasha, in the fact that it introduces us to a new character to the Kirby series, Ribbon, and Ribbon is the core concept of this game is to find these like mysterious jewels, which in order to make a larger one, and when all of them are collected, then we have access to pretty much the last destination possible. So that's about it. And so our adventure sets off in the break of dawn. And level 1 pop star, which I didn't okay, never mind. But anyways, another strength with this run is that I'm doing it with two abilities, and the first one is Needle Kirby. Alrighty, Needle Kirby first appeared in the anime during the 12th episode, I believe, which was Flower Power. Needle's first appearance in Flower Power was really the only appearance in the games that it represented the games well, in the fact that in the anime it changed to being a long-range ability where Kirby was able to shoot the needles from his helmet out. Needle Kirby's second appearance was actually in the following episode against familiar enemy Knuckle Joe, which makes it one of few abilities to actually appear twice in a row in us 2 episodes. Needle Kirby also appears in 3 other episodes, or 2 other episodes actually. My bad. The third episode it appears in is Sweet and Sourpuss, which was when Dedede tried being nice to people, only to find out he had a monster inside of him that was storing anger, and Sheepwrecked, which I'm sure you all know is a parody of Shipwrecked. So, that's about it for Needle Kirby. Back to the action. Alright, so now that we have Needle Kirby with our side, we're pretty defensive right now, actually, I have to say. Needle Kirby was never really a particular favorite of mine in the anime. I mean, it's an alright ability. I thought it was a pretty cool ability. Like, it was, I think it was like in the 4th episode I ever saw. But yeah, I don't know. No, it wasn't it was like the 5th episode I ever saw, the Sheepwrecked. Yeah, the first episode I ever saw was Delivery Dilemma, which was the first appearance of Jet Kirby, which Jet Kirby is sadly not in this game, because that would make this game automatically more awesome. So, heading on through the first level, I don't think we actually came... Did we come across a crystal shard already? I can't remember if we did or not. Yeah, we definitely have. There's 3 crystal shards in each level. Some of them will require abilities, so we won't be able to get them on the first visit, so yeah. And here we have the second ability I'm going to be using after I do something stupid. Yep, I'm going through this with Needle and our second ability, Bomb Kirby. Alrighty, Bomb Kirby first appeared halfway through the series, in episode 49 and 51 in Japanese, in the episode Kirby Takes the Cake. This was Kirby's 1-year anniversary of landing in Dreamland, so they threw a celebration for him. However, that did not go as planned because Dedede kind of screwed things over, and sent in a terrorist monster to try and blow the place up. Bomb Kirby has since appeared in 5 more episodes, making it tied for the 3rd most commonly appeared ability. Second down to Cook Kirby and Fire Kirby, and tied with Fighter Kirby for the third place. Bomb Kirby appears in the episodes Kirby Takes the Cake, which was his first appearance, A Half-Baked Battle, Right Hand Robot, Mummy Madness, A Sensational Surprise, and Fright to the Finish. That's really all about it. So back onto the actual game here. The actual mix ability for Bomb and Needle is the Gordo ability. The Gordo ability is a very cool ability. It's fairly slow-paced, I will give it that. However, it has the ability to fire in 8 directions, and let me tell you, that is immensely useful in this game. I mean, it is really, really, really useful in this game. So, anyways, Waddle Dee here becomes possessed, and we get to see what's going on. Oh my god, it's a Waddle Doo. Waddle Doo, very easy first boss. It's just a mini boss, actually, technically, and I somehow get hit when I was in the Gordo form. I really want to know how that one actually happened. But yeah, all you gotta do is wait for this guy to jump. If you have an ability, this guy's no problem. He does take a decent number of hits, though, surprisingly. And yep, Ribbon just flew right into a Gordo. Yep, that's all about it. And there actually won't be any bios in the second level. There are 4 bios in this first segment. We already covered 2 of them. And the rest of them won't be covered until a little bit later. But, yeah. Anyways, I fail and trying to go for the 1-up and get a green star in the end. Yeah, I should have done the obligatory do 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 boo boo, but nah, I didn't think about that ahead of time. Anyways, this is the second level, and it's the easiest level to get any ability you want in it. It has all the 7 main abilities. There are only 7 regular abilities in this game, which are Needle Kirby, Bomb Kirby, Fire Kirby, Ice Kirby, Cutter Kirby, Stone Kirby, and Fire, Ice, Stone, Needle, Cutter, Spark, and wait, Fire, Ice, Spark, Cutter, Needle, Stone. There's another ability. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh, Bomb Kirby, that's what it was. Yeah. So, yeah, those are the abilities that appear in this game. Yeah, I really don't have much else I need to say about this. This game can be fairly boring. I'm sorry about that if it is, but I hope this will be a little bit more interesting to watch. I mean, like, I kind of wanted to do something similar to Proton John's Superman 64 LP, which I think, like, I'm just explaining some of the certain abilities, but, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of it right now. This is gonna be fairly boring. But yeah, there's a first crystal shard was down there. It might be a little tricky to get. And don't think about that pink platform in the background being, like, able to jump on it or something. Also, if you're a little bit weirded out by the throw-off in the schedule, like, right now, what's happening is that I'm actually going to be uploading 2 Kirby 64s, like, every Tuesday and Thursday to make up for the absence for the, like, last 2 weeks not having any. And I'm also going to be trying to finish up Super Metroid sometime shortly, because I think for the, I'll just do the regular 3 segments this week if I can, and then, like, next week I will begin with another, like, I don't know, I'll probably just post the finale all entirely through next week. But anyways, here we have another new character, Adeline. Adeline is a character who is a female counterpart. Yes, this is another female character. Female counterpart to Ado from Kirby's Dream Land 3. Ado was a boss in, I want to say, World 6, so... yeah, Adeline is pretty easy. All you have to do is, whenever she draws out these things, just kill them. Mummy from the episode Mummy Madness. If I was regularly Bomb Kirby, then that would be kind of fitting. A pixelated... whatever the hell that is. The Ice Dragon, which was a actual boss and one of few, like, actual full-scale bosses in the Kirby anime, the only other three being Kracko, Paint Roller, and Heavy Lobster, which I'll go over in Ice Kirby's bio whenever we get to it, and Dark Matter, who was the final boss of Kirby's Dream Land 2, as well as the, it wasn't the, I think it was like the, I don't remember. I know that the last boss of Kirby's Dream Land 3 was Zero, but I don't remember, like, I was positive Dark Matter appeared in that game, but I don't remember when. So, that's about it. Man, I'm officially a nut for remembering all this information. Anyways, after beating Adeline, she agrees to help you out. So the three of us settle off, and we go off to the last actual level of this world. And looks like there was a really weird, awkward frame skip there for a split second, but so on another note, I watched The Rise of Darkrai 3 times yesterday. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and you're probably seeing it on Sunday too, because that's when I think I'm gonna upload it, because I don't have it. I'm really bored today, so that's why I'm working on this project. But yeah, like, I mean, literally, I cannot believe I watched it 3 times. I watched it once yesterday afternoon, once last night, and then I watched it again this morning. And on top of that, I played We Will Be Heroes, like, at least maybe, oh god, how many times now? I lost count. And I didn't even watch Pokemon in over 1.5 years, like, before then, so, yeah. I mean, obviously I played the games, like, obviously, it's just, I haven't actually watched the show in years, because, I mean, I've wanted to rewatch the movies, because I don't hate the movies at all. I really actually liked Rise of Darkrai. It was my personal favorite of the movies. But, yeah. Anyways, heading up, we're gonna be getting into another bio shortly, so I gotta cut my story a little short here. You might be able to predict what the bio is, but probably not, and you just saw a few actual Gordos there, my brethrens. I don't know. So, heading on through. Post some feedback about this LP, how you're enjoying it so far. I'm personally enjoying it, like, working on it. Like, I mean, I enjoy telling people, like, information about a show I really like, and yeah. And here we have the 3rd bio. As you see down there, we cannot get that because we need Cutter Kirby. Alrighty, Cutter first appeared in the anime during the 9th episode, the Fofa Factor, making it a pretty early ability to be seen. However, it wasn't really seen that much, only 3 times in the anime, which, in my opinion, is pretty sad, because Cutter is one of my all-time favorite abilities. I'd say probably second to Jet Kirby, because, I mean, Cutter looks awesome. It's awesome in some of the games. I like it a lot in Squeak Squad. I like it in Kirby's Adventure. It's pretty good in Amazing Mirror. And all around, it's just a really, really awesome ability. Its second appearance was in the episode The Flower Plot, and then it later on appeared in the episode War of the Woods, which was a parody based on War of the Worlds. Well, like, the title of it, at least. There were a lot more idol parodies and even movie parodies overall, like episode parodies of movies. And I'll be explaining some of them as we go. So, that's something you can look forward to. Continuing through, but not for long, because we're actually very shortly going to be jumping onto our next bio here. The next ability that we're going to be talking about is in this room. I don't know if you've seen him yet. Is he in this room? I could have sworn he was. Well, there we have some moron with a spear who gives off a needle Kirby. But, I don't know. Oh, yep, here's the next ability. You see these flame guys? Fire Kirby is our next bio, right now. Fire Kirby first appeared in the very first episode, Kirby Comes to Cappy Town, and also in the last episode, right to the finish. Fire Kirby appears a lot in the first half of the series. It appears 7 times in just the first 50 episodes alone. However, it only appears twice more in Frog Wild and Fright to the Finish, which were episodes 95 and 100 respectively. Fire Kirby also has an interesting cameo to this game here in the episode Capping New Year, when Kirby inhaled fireworks and turned into Fire Kirby. This was a reference to the Fire plus Bomb mix ability, Fireworks Kirby, which fireworks in the anime was just regular Fire Kirby, but it could shoot fireworks, which was cool. Cappy New Year was also the first episode to contain more than one ability. It also contained Parasol Kirby, and Tourist Trap, interestingly, also included Fire and Ice Kirby, which is kind of a neat little thing, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty, we're finally finished of all the bios for this segment, finally. The way how you're supposed to get up is the one that has the light beaming down on it. It's the light to the heavens! I don't know. It's just the light to the top of DDD's castle. Anyways, DDD won't give us that crystal shard for whatever reason, and another stupid dark matter thing tries to possess DDD. I actually don't know what the name of those enemies are. I really should look that up. Anyways, here we have a Possessed DDD, a reference to Dreamland 2. Possessed DDD was one of the last bosses in that game and one of the hardest. In this game, Possessed DDD is really, really easy. So, yeah. I also have another funny story to tell you guys. When I was watching Rise of Darkrai, the first time yesterday, I had a bag of potato chips sitting right next to me, and for whatever really, really stupid reason, I didn't even touch those potato chips. I was like, after the movie was finished, I look over sitting beside my computer on top of the Halo Combat Evolved PC box, which I still have here for decoration stuff. I see a bag of ketchup potato chips, and I'm just like, but what the? Why didn't I have any of those potato chips? Oh my god, why didn't I? And I actually got a nice item, the trivia cards. Trivia cards, they will, they do something in one of the extra menus. But now we have the first real boss of the game, Wispy Woods. Wispy Woods is a full-scale boss in the game, and he does appear in the anime a few times. In fact, I actually mentioned an episode regarding him in the Cutter bio, the flower plot, when Wispy fell in love with a Lovely, which, if you're not familiar, are just the flowers from Kirby Superstar. He fell in love with a Lovely, and DDD then possessed Lovely and turned it evil, and when Lovely's monster form had Kirby inhaled one of the petals, which were razor sharp, and Kirby was able to turn into Cutter Kirby. And yeah, Blade against Flower. I think I know what would win in that kind of a situation. So, this is a very easy boss. After beating bosses for the first time, because this first time they drop a crystal shard, but after you beat them for the first time, they drop either an M tomato, or if you can beat them without taking any damage, they drop a 1-up, which is a very nice, way if you want to get 1-ups, because some bosses are really easy in this game, although this game's actually, for a Kirby game, kind of challenging. it's definitely not the easiest Kirby game, that's all I can say. I mean, for the majority, it's not that bad. It's the really... one of the bosses, though. Oh my god, I don't want to think about one of the bosses. It's that bad. So, yeah. That's about it. See you guys next time on Kirby 64, where we will